It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all.
Shapes to shoot! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Pedro! This could fall anywhere. Pedro Neto, up for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
One quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Going through. Garnacho. Crosses into the area. And that's been levered clear. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Calvert-Lewin plays it out to the flank. Calvert-Lewin has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Struck. Ampadu, Longstaff, danger averted for now. Justin, and here's Longstaff. Longstaff gets it out to the wing. And he's there to hoof it away. Has gone out. And here's Longstaff, out to the right. Got a sight of goal here. And it's Ampadu. Ampadu. Longstaff. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Longstaff. Aronson is onto it and can take it up. Garnacho. Aronson. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Cucurella. Cucurella goes looking. Struck. And it's Palmer. Fernandez! Good effort first time.
Fernandez cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Leeds United just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Now it's Palmer. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cucurella, Chalobah, Fofana tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto, right through the middle. Palmer receives it in a wide position. Massive lead! He scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Chelsea have an early lead. Good start. Struijk. Goodmanson. Okafor. Stach. And it's got through. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball through needs to be good here. There's no flag. And it's James. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Justin with the clearance. Aronson. Justin. Forward it goes. And the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Justin. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet. Garnacho demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Keeper's got good distance on that. Okafor. Rodon. Struijk. Justin. And it's Aronson. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Sanchez gets it away. Palmer with a good steal, well played. James. Played out to the right. A chance to play it in. It's a loose ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Longstaff, and it's Aronson. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Ampadu. Pedro displaying his defensive. Chelsea have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Keeper sends it forward. Aronson. And once more they can't get through. Fofana. Chalobah plays it out to the flank. And here's Neto. Palmer looking to run onto it. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And now the breakaway. Goodmanson. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Oh, really good feet from him. Caicedo. Fernandes. Garnacho tries a cross, cleared away, and that's been won straight back. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Aronson goes long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. To the keeper and go again. James tries lifting it over. James needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's looked long this time. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Statch. And that's a throw. Tries to swing it in. Fofana attempts a clearance. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Garnacho. Tries to dink it in. Away from immediate danger. Justin. Ampadu plays it forward.
Calvert-Lewin really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rodon goes back to base. Justin drives it forward. And it's Aronson. Now it's Aronson. Can he deliver? Tries the cross. Strong punch. He spotted the run and played him through. Caicedo. Chance to break. Strauch positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Palmer. Here it comes. James. Justin with the clearance. And the defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. Fernandez plays it out to the wing. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone for a throw-in. Palmer. An uncompromising challenge. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Longstaff plays it forward. João Pedro hoists it high. And he heaves it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Well, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Put a stop to that. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. A fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pedro Neto plays it short. Here's the ball, gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Leeds United can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Cucurella. Chalobah gets it out to the wing. And here's Neto. James gets it into the middle. Ampadu. Now the counter. Now it's Longstaff. Rodon. The Blues scored early, of course. And it's 1-0. And he's there to cut it out. He's it out of harm's way. Ampadu. Longstaff. And it's Aronson. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Just misses past the post.
Oh, it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
To the keeper and try something new. Darlow sends that a long way. And it's played forward. Chance to going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Pedro Neto with the short one. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Neto. And it's been taken short. And he's cut it out. Towering header! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Justin. Longstaff. Nicely controlled. Now it's Aronson. Justin puts a cross in. Caicedo. Cucurella. Chalobah sends it forward. Decent looking ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A slightly better ball would have led to it's an untidy challenge, free kick given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Justin. Longstaff. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Garnacho. Pedro Neto. Goodmanson knocks it away. And it's James. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He goes long. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chalobah tries to get it forward quickly. Fernandez, chip through. James. Oh, that's nice. Big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Chalobah. Fernandez. Real chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Forward it goes. Okafor. Tries to stroke it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
In with a header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Chelsea just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Chalobah. James. Palmer lobs it in gently. Now it's Garnacho. Pedro gets it back. And he's there to clear it. And here's Garnacho. Amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Garnacho looks to thread it through. Keeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. And it's Longstaff. Aronson, Longstaff, Justin, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, it's Okafor, Goodmanson crosses. Not one of his best. James. Chelsea have scored 2 quick goals here. Chalobah. Chalobah gets it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Strout. Hoists it forward. Dinks one in. He's pinged one through here. Cleared away. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Out to the left it goes. Time to deliver. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Get a throw in. Chalobah. Fernandez. He's good for it! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Great leap! Oh, denied at the last.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Justin. And it's Ampadu. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Well read, he sorted that out. Fofana gets rid without sophistication. Ruben. Goodmanson. Strauch. Ampadu. Ampadu spreads it towards the left. That's a throw. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. Forward it goes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Caicedo. Cucurella goes looking. Justin plays it forward. Well, that had to be more accurate. Calvert-Lewin is the guilty party there. Statch finds himself eased off the ball. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goes direct to the front line. Cucurella. Chalobah, and it's played forward. James. Statch. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's João Pedro. Okafor. Could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Leeds United just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Fernandez! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Up he gets! Justin. Rodon. Struck. Statch. And that's been levered clear. It's put paid to a promising move. Garnacho. Aronson. And it's Longstaff. Calvert-Lewin. And the finish! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Throw in. Once more. Caicedo tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Palmer. Rodon, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Coaxed through there. Managed to get it away. Plays it out to the wing. Over it comes. Calvert-Lewin. Get that clear. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! Ampadu. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Aronson. Out to the right. And the counter is on. Palmer. James! And it's hoisted clear. Fernandez gets a cross in. Strauch attempts a clearance. Justin. And it's Aronson. Ampadu gets it out to the wing. Garnacho battles to win it back. They've played it short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Sanchez catches it safely. Caicedo plays it out to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Palmer crosses it in. That's been repelled. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Forward it goes. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Garnacho proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Looking to break out here. Justin. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Garnacho. It's come loose. Aronson gets in to thwart him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Strout. Goodmanson drives it forward. Stach. Okafor. Keeps everyone guessing. So who's he picking out? The Blues are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And it's Longstaff. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Breaks on here. João Pedro. Garnacho, who has made his impact already. Fernandez. Caicedo. Loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Cucurella hits that long. Justin with the clearance. Calvert-Lewin. Longstaff. That's the throw. Aronson. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets away from his opponent. Strout demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. James is well to read it and intercepts. And back to the keeper. Chalobah. Okafor. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Pedro Neto plays it forward. Stach. And back to base. Darlow gets it upfield. Now they could break here. Now it's Palmer. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It'll be a throw-in. Heave to the back post. Garnacho gives chase. Aronson. Deftly done. Goalkeeper's ball. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. To the keeper and go again. Rodon. Goodmanson goes looking. Caicedo. James. It's got through as a hit! And that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Okafor tries lifting it over. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fofana. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Rodon all the way back, and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Goodmanson drives it towards the front. Cucurella goes back to base. Sanchez sends that a long way. Goodmanson. James gets it out. Caicedo goes looking. And it's Palmer. And here's Neto. Oh, sweet beat. Swung over. Aronson. Struck. To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, good interception. He's got away. It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Pedro. Garnacho. Now it's Okafor. Goodmanson. And help's available out wide. Aronson. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo plays it forward. Keeper sends it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cucurella. Caicedo drives it forward. And here's Garnacho. Goodmanson is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Palmer. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Very necessary. And it's played forward. Delivers across. Rodon gets it away. Okafor. There's the half-time whistle. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Chelsea have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Chelsea dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Goodmanson. Okafor. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rodon, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Rodon gets good distance on it. Caicedo. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And another time! And he steered it beyond the post. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. And here's Palmer. And it's Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Caicedo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Out to the left it goes. Okafor. Oh, that's neat. James drives it forward. Defender's on the back foot. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Garnacho. Justin goes looking. Stach. Okafor. Struck. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. James. Ball is over the line. Palmer. Played into the middle. Timely intervention. Calvert-Lewin lobs it in gently. Good ball over the top. Lovely bit of skill. Longstaff. Now surely. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Calvert-Lewin. He's had... Oh, taken with style. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Sanchez gets it upfield. Stach looks to clip it forward. Looking for space out wide. A heavy challenge. Oh, the ball's... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fofana. Chalobah. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. Aronson has pinged one through here. That's not going to make it. Okafor. Stach. Now it's Calvert. Hits one! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Still trying to make a game of this. Fofana. Forward it goes. And it's James. And here's Palmer. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ampadu with the clearance. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo. How about has a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Cucurella, Chalobah, Caicedo. Well played, he saw that coming. Chelsea can't seem to retain possession. That's a throw. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Caicedo. Ampadu gets it back. No foul, says the referee. Could move up a gear here. Goodmanson. Struck. Stach. Ampadu. And the weighted pass. Aronson. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Repelled by the keeper. Out to the flank. Pedro Neto with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Rodon can hoist it clear. Now the counter. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Longstaff. Stach. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And he has been fouled there. Tries to get it clear. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Leeds are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Justin. Aimed into... Heads it! In for the pieces! It's there! Sanchez did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Justin tries to stroke it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the counter is on. Pedro Neto goes up and over. Out for a throw. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Ampadu just wouldn't be beaten there. Okafor. Goodmanson looks to dink one in. And he just whacks it away. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Chance again? No.
Chelsea really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Stach hoists it high. Now it's Okafor. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. He's left his man. It's a fabulous position, up to meet it! And out to safety. Ampadu. Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Caicedo. It's Pedro! fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Starting to look like a done deal now.
Strout.
Goodmanson looks to bypass the midfield. Fofana can get it clear.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Forward it goes. And here's Garnacho. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Here's Fernandez. Gets the better of his man.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Goodmanson goes to the cross. Pedro Neto floats one over. Goodmanson with the clearance.
Fernandez.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Plenty waiting in the middle.
A really good feet.
Pedro Neto. Gets up to head it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Fernandez. Cucurella. To the keeper and try something new. Fofana. Fofana drives it forward.
Strout.
Rodon hoists it forward. Calvert-Lewin plays it long. Okafor, he gets past his man. And it's Ampadu. Goodmanson. And a header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Pedro Neto. Fofana. João Pedro. Palmer. James. It's got through. Goes for goal! No, not quite.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And it's played forward. Garnacho. It's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's James. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Has got rid of that. The defence can get it clear. Plays it out wide. James looking to get on the end of this. It's a brilliant interception. Goodmanson. Goodmanson plays it forward. He's through. Stach. And now they can launch a counter. Goodmanson. Come back to the keeper. Darlow sends that a long way. Chalobah. Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandes. João Pedro. Pedro! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
João Pedro did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Fofana. Cucurella. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's Pedro! And that's been levered clear. And it's Fernandes. Cucurella. Caicedo. Ampadu has given away a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Leeds United are down to 10 men. Pedro Neto. Chance to and the shot! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
The Blues totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lovely bit of skill there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Fernandez. James. Chalobah. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Stach. Strunk. Stach. Strunk. Rodon tries to locate someone up front. Garnacho. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gorgeous control there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Offside that time.
And he's going long.
Floated through. Fofana does well there, alert. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tama.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that was a big pressure kick and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
He snuffles his third and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastated in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Aronson. A buccaneering run from the defender. Cucurella is fouled. Cucurella. Fofana goes looking. Rodon. Oh, terrible pass. Away from immediate danger. It's Caicedo.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Aronson. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And play for a throw. Now it's Aronson. Fernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Aronson. Longstaff tries to stroke it through. Sanchez gets it upfield. Nice little chip. Straub knocks it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodon drives it forward. To the keeper and go again. Oh, they can break here. Straub gets into the right position to intercept. He's got options out wide. It's gone a long way up and away. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Out to the right, whipped in, header! They scored! A contest no more, it is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it three, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Goodmanson. Statch. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Okafor! Time to deliver. Garnacho. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. And it's Fernandez. And Fernandez! It's anyone's ball. No doubt the best in the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
On it, and that's the keeper's. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto provides an outlet. Massive lead! He scores! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Okafor. Okafor's cross. Towering header! No mistake! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
Leeds grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Garnacho. Fernandez. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Aronson, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Throw in. Decent progress down the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Garnacho. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Pedro. Pedro Neto. Aronson. Dashing forward at pace. Longstaff is onto it and can take it up. Beautifully done. Lofted into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Cleared without complication. Darlow gets it away. Fofana. Pedro! Great leap! And he's hit it too high.
Garnacho just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Fofana. onto it.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
It's one! It's a goal! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Rodon. Statch. Goodmanson. He's got options out wide. Okafor. Fernandez gets it out to the wing. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto plotting from out on the right-hand side. Palmer. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
And out to safety. Forward it goes. And here's Neto. And it's Gusto. That is terrific skill. Could be a chance. Has a pop! And they have themselves another corner. Plenty on that. Longstaff. Justin. And help's available out wide. Calvert-Lewin has a pop! It's in!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Leeds United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Gorgeous control there. Pedro Neto takes aim with a cross. And that has been clubbed away. Gusto drives it forward. That'll be a throw-in. Palmer. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Calvert-Lewin with a delicate ball. Aronson. Longstaff. Aronson. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Garnacho.
Strauch just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And it's Gusto. Now it's João Pedro. It's Pedro! No luck this time.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Chalobah. Longstaff. Longstaff plays it forward. It's a loose ball. Now it's Aronson. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Was asking just too much of him. Pedro tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pedro Neto conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Gnonto. Goodmanson. Palmer gets it back. It's a decent ball. He's shot a goal! It's in! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Rodon threads one through. He's got options out wide. Justin. Here it comes. James. Can he deliver? Justin. James and a header! The worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Longstaff. James. And it's played forward. Away from immediate danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Palmer. He's got away. That has been cleared. Referee has just said play on. It's going to be another throw. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez looks to drop one in. Longstaff battles to win it back. Defenders on the back foot. James. Rodon. Attempts to play it through. Justin. Now the cross. Firmly met. Chalobah tries to get it forward quickly. Plays a clever pass. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? So who's he picking out? There'll be a throw-in. Gusto. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pedro Neto. Forward it goes. Strauch can get it clear. He's ruffled a few feathers. Well dealt with. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto drives it forward. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Done very well to intervene. Longstaff. Justin plays it forward. Pedro Neto hoists it forward. James lobs it in gently. Thinks he's got rid of that. And it's been taken short. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And he heaves it forward. And here's Longstaff. Dinks one in. Sanchez can pick that up. And here comes the corner. Up to head it! And in it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
How many more does he want?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
James clips one through. And it's played forward. Chalobah pushes to get on the end of it. And it's hoisted clear. dead sure that that won't get through. Darlow sends that a long way. Correa. That's the through ball. Palmer gets towering header. No, he can't turn it in. Now it's Gnonto. Stach. Now it's Gnonto. That's good defending, very good defending. Pedro Neto drives it forward. Well weighted. Palmer! He scored! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want? So here comes the substitution. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Correa. Forward pass. Fernandez tries lifting it over. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Gusto does well to read it and intercepts. It's Pedro! Sticks it away! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has a goal! Back of the net! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off? Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's James. Longstaff. He's in! Over to the left. João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Oh, the ball's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. The Blues have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. Scintillating performance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Que manda, que manda.